Now this is kind of interesting. What do you mean these things are too small to be displayed? Ah, there we go. I got it working. So, I decided that it would be a wonderful idea to start the F1 2020. Just get rid of 2019 in its entirety, because I fell so far behind with that and had a lot of reasons for that. And start fresh with 2020. So here we are. We're going to be streaming it. We're going to be streaming the My Team mode. And that way you can come along for every misstep and misadventure along the way, from where we will try to climb the grid with our own F1 team as an owner driver. If I looked very confused at the start of the stream, I've just hooked up Streamlabs OBS and I've been playing around with it all morning, and I hit go live and it didn't immediately go live. It asked me to do new things and I got scared. So that's that. The bonus is I have my chat built in, so that's lovely. The only thing that I'm noticing is, sorry if the game disappears from time to time, that's more going to be me. Apparently, I'm not live. But according to my Streamlabs OBS, I am. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. I am, according to my YouTube. This is weird. Let's just make sure that that's going to pop up. Sorry if you hear me in Inception momentarily. It's weird, man. So, like, this is a whole new way of streaming, so I'm kind of hoping I'm going to have to cut this bit out after the stream, or at least do a gameplay starts kind of timestamp on it. But anyway, I suppose we should really kind of jump into the old meat and potatoes of things, I suppose. We've got our chat inbuilt. Everything is there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I suppose there's not really much faffing about. I've toyed around with some of the creation settings in relation to, you know, the driver and everything. I've got like my number assigned. I haven't actually launched into my team as of yet. That's kind of why we're sitting on, you know, the old title screen. But I was just trying to tried to get my head around a lot of the options and understand the creation suite, I guess. So without further ado, I am playing on a pad, and this is also the first time that I'm playing F1 on a PC. So originally I debated about doing wheel, but pad's just easier and more comfortable. And for anyone that's used to my streams, they're going to know that I normally have like overlays and a webcam. I've taken that away for this because there's points where I'm going to want to cut this up and be, you know, like some kind of highlight reel maybe. Think of it like if anyone was around for my WWE career mode. This is still so alien to me. It looks weird. I don't know if I like it or not. Either way, doesn't matter too much. We are here for the F1 2020 My Team career. Let me just see if I can. I want to run a test because there's something about this just ain't sitting right with me, you know. Apparently I'm live, though. It should be a public stream, I imagine. Either way, let's just rock on with it, shall we? Let's just do that. I think that's the best idea. Right. My team, let's go. Do you want the challenge of entering into Formula 1 as a new team? In my team mode, you can start from scratch as the 11th team on the grid, building up your team in order to create your lasting legacy. Being both the owner and the driver has its own unique set of challenges. You'll need to perform both on the track and behind the scenes. Oh, hello, Carl. Awesome. This is my character. I am me. I figured that this would just be easy. I kind of went for the closest model. I've also done the helmet design as well, so I think we're just going to go with that. So that's nice and simple. So this is in relation to the team details. No webcam today. No webcam today, my dude. I kind of plan on stripping away the overlay and the webcam. So I've kind of got, from an archive footage perspective, I can kind of have a bit more freedom with how I want to edit the content per se. What name would I like to give the team? Now, that's a very interesting question. I hadn't actually thought about any of that. So, I thought about doing this professionally, but based upon something that I'm going to be setting up in the future with a few friends of mine, we are going to be Incompetent Racing. Incompetent Racing GP, yes. And before anyone points it out, that's supposed to be spelt wrong. So a primary sponsor, okay. Okay, so we get some upfront cost, then we get the goal bonus, and then some kind of weekly income. Now, I don't feel I want to be... I kind of want to be ambitious, but at the same time I could really do with like the additional money at the end of a season. So, complete a full season, that seems fairly easy. Finish 10th or better in the Constructors' Championship, that gives us a higher goal, lower weekly pay. Slingshot fuel. Earn 15 Constructors' Championship points in a season. I mean, that doesn't seem... I don't know, because in my head, I'm thinking we are going to be like the worst team on the grid. And I'm just going to very quickly... 2 seconds, the game's going to disappear. Just so I'm not blowing up any kind of audio. And please let me know, Liam, if the audio is like terrible or not. I'm assuming we're going to be the worst car on the grid when we first make this car. So 15 points, at least to start with, is going to seem a little bit out of reach. So I don't know how to feel about that one. As a team, achieve 2 points finishes during a season. That doesn't seem too bad. Finish 8th or better in the Constructors' Championship. I'm sort of hoping with like Williams and Haas, they'll be dreadful. So you never know. And 5 Constructors' Championship points in the season. That's not too bad. That's just 5 points. The goal bonus is lower. The weekly's lower, but the sign-on is quite high. As a team, achieve 5 points. Audio's fine right now. That's good to know. I haven't tested it for when we actually get on the track, so we'll see how that goes. As a team, achieve 5 points finishes during a season. That's not too bad. The goal's nice and high. The weekly's not too bad. I think that one could be done. Earn 25 points for the highest sign-on bonus. The highest goal bonus, but I don't think we're going to get 25 points in our first year. So I'm kind of torn between Loop and... Shark's a good one. I think Shark's a really good one. Shark is a good one, and TriStar, I think, is a good one. I think I'm going to go TriStar. It has the higher goal bonus, has the higher weekly. We miss out on 300k to start with, but over the course of weeks, we're going to earn way more than that. So I'm going to go TriStar.
Fantastic. Now we've got a budget to work with. Our car won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit. So let's sign a power unit supplier now.
Okay.
We need both performance and durability from our power unit, but we also need to balance the books. We're going to have a lot of other areas to invest our cash into.
So with that said, I think we got, what, 4.1 as the signing bonus? So, as much as I would love to whack a Ferrari engine in this car and go like a rocket ship, that's going to use pretty much all of our money, and it's going to mean we've got nothing left for our driver. Mercedes could be an idea. Can I go back? I can't go back. So for me, I'm toying between Renault and Honda for our first engine. And there's microscopic differences between the two, I think. I think I might go Renault. Go Renault. Because these two just seem out of reach. We could always, like, save some money and go for those for, like, Season 2. And I get the feeling this is going to get nerfed to hell as well, like, in a patch. Because, I mean, for anyone that saw the Austrian Grand Prix, we know Ferrari ain't the best engine no more.
We almost have all the key partners for our team now.
But let's go with Renault.
A teammate.
So we've left ourselves 1.9 million on the table to get a teammate.
These are the drivers available to be your first teammate. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses, so consider everything when deciding who to hire. Drivers earn acclaim based on their performances. When a driver earns enough acclaim, they will level up. The higher a driver's level, the more acclaim they will earn for their current team. And remember, the faster the team levels up, the faster our income will increase. The higher a driver's experience, the more resource points are earned to spend on vehicle upgrades. Racecraft is the driver's skill to effectively complete overtakes when opportunities arise. Awareness shows the driver's ability to avoid errors and incidents. Pace describes the driver's ability to set competitive lap times. Rating is a summary of the driver's overall skill level.
Okay. So we have Ralph Boschung, Louis Delatraz, Mick Schumacher, Guillermo Alesi, I've butchered that, Sergio Aceta Camara, Guerni Zoe, Matsushita, and Jack Aitken. Now, I originally, with toying with the idea, I'll be honest, I just kind of wanted to get a Ferrari-powered team and chuck Mick Schumacher in the car, right? PS, those in-game narrative voice lines are barely audible on stream. Okay, that's good to know. I might play around with some of the sound settings, so that is good to know. Thank you for pointing that out. I did crank down the master volume, and I've also cranked down the desktop audio in the mixer, so I might mess around with that. So, my idea was get a Ferrari-powered car and then just bang Mick Schumacher in it, because, you know, Ferrari and Schumacher, right? That being said, I think a lot of people have chosen Mick Schumacher. He's a good choice. He's only $1 million to start with. And he's got really good pace. He's got 75 pace, right? As well as solid racecraft. But I think a lot of people have picked Schumacher, so we need to do something a little bit different. So, in my mind, it's between a couple. We could go with Alesi, who I believe is the son of Jean Alesi, because his pace is very kind of close to Schumacher's. He's got a bit more racecraft and not as much experience. The same experience, just not as much pace. Or we could spend a little bit more and get Jack Aitken in the car. He's 1.5 million. That will leave us with only 400,000. But he's got some of the best stats. His racecraft is the best, but his awareness is really solid. His pace is high. I'm just thinking about racecraft when it comes to overtaking. That's the only thing. I think I'm going to take Jack Aitken. It's either Aitken or a Lacey. Then the thing is, at this early point, didn't get an option for Mick. Oh, really? It's different for everyone. Okay. That's interesting, Lee. I wonder if that's based upon the actual... I wonder if that's based upon the parts that you pick. Because I haven't seen anyone else with a Lacey. Do you know what? I've got an idea, right? To throw a little bit of story into this, right? We've got the Renault engine, which is French. Let's get a Renault driver in there as well. Or not a Renault driver, a French driver. Kind of ham up the sponsors a little bit. You know, let's go with a Lacey. Wonderful. So, you know, French engine, French driver, and a Lacey is a legendary name in Formula 1. Like, so, Incompetent Racing GP with TriStar. So we've got to get 2 points this season to get the goal payout of 4 million. Renault engines, a Lacey in the car. I think we're done there.
Select or edit delivery will be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
I'm going to crank up the desktop audio just so you guys can maybe hear the game a bit more. Oh, really? You changed the option and he didn't appear? Okay, that's interesting. Livery selector. Right, so here's the one I kind of made. I did the, you know, live the gimmick, the white and gold. Which is just sort of... I mean, it's white and gold. I am the White Ranger in some capacity. I kind of want to edit that a little bit. Just in terms of the actual livery of the car. So you get some Schumacher-like versions of it where... You know, you get these, Michael Schumacher 2, 3, and 4, and they're all wonderful and they're all great, right? This is kind of like a flowing design. This is kind of like a different flowing design. There's this one which I used in 2019's multiplayer. There's the streamlined, and there's the needle design. I think, honestly, this is the best one so far. I believe, from what I gather, there's now like a pit lane pass or podium pass, whatever they want to call it, where the more you play, the more liveries you unlock. So I'm going to stick with this one.
Now we need a badge for our team branding. Select an existing badge, edit it, or create one from scratch.
Team badge. So this is, again, the one that I kind of did earlier. I think I'm going to make a new one, though. I don't want a background. I don't like background on things like badges. They just... bother me. So the emblem. What kind of emblem can we go for here? What is the sign of Incompetent Racing GP? I need like a something that's going to really stick out. What about like an eye? Have we got like a giant eye? We don't have a giant eye. And that upsets me. Could go for the S, because, I mean, it's me. Let's edit the style a bit. Let's get it like, oh, it's almost like bevel and emboss in Photoshop. Doesn't even look like an S anymore. I love it. And then we just need to make the actual, like this bit gold, surely. To kind of really live the gimmick. Yes. The R is upside down. Where was the upside down R? That R's the right way up. I'd love to put it upside down. I don't think that's an option, though. Wait, we can rotate the emblem. You are a smart boy. You're a smart boy. Yes. I think that that has incompetence written all over it. Wonderful. Yes, an upside down R shall be.
We need to pick team colours. These colours
we're going to be white and gold. Like, white and gold is the team colour. Saturation to white, luminance to white. Oh no, that's... Is that the... That's that colour. And then we're going to be gold. And then white, gold with a hint of... I think just white and gold. Like that works, I think.
Great. That's everything we need. You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each
Why are my race
If you're
suits?
ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we
Why?
can start our push to the top of Formula 1.
Why do my race suits look like that? Can I change the colours of the suit? I can change the colour of the suit. Wonderful. I nearly made a big mistake, chat. I nearly made a huge mistake. Now we can't see the sponsor colour. That's fine. What is this controlling? It's fine. We don't need to see the sponsor anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Who needs to see the sponsor colour? Surely we can change the sponsor colour, right? That's got to be a thing. The fact that gold mismatches is really going to bother me. But that's fine. Wait, we had another colour there. Yellow. Let's do more gold. Oh no, let's get another white stripe in there, I think. Yes. Yes. And then the black. I think that looks good. Character pose. Oh, yes, character. We love a pose. Oh, I'm like Grand Admiral Thrawn. Wonderful. Podium emotes, boys. We got emotes. There is emotes in the F1 game. So there's the basic one. There's the 70th anniversary edition. Then there's the Schumacher one, right? Got one. Let's just go with it. Why not? We've got emotes, boys. There we go. There's the team. There's the team. Incompetent Racing GP. Right. 22 race calendar. 16 race calendar. 10 race. Oh, wow. You can even remove tracks and customize them for shorter ones. But we're not doing that. Full 22 race season. Maybe if we could take out, like, actually 21 race season. Let's get rid of France. No one likes France. Race style. F1 2020 allows you to customize your race experience to the way you want to play. There are 2 race styles, standard and casual. Each of these styles has different driving assists available to them. Standard race assist for players who already have some experience in the game, blah, 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 blah. Cool, awesome, right. So I want quali to be... I want a short quali. I don't want to have to, like, do Q1, Q2. Or do I? I think I do want full quali. Formation lap, I want those on. 50% race distances. And we're going to bang this up to 95% AI. Just to kind of get a feel for things. Gameplay settings. Flashbacks on. Park Fun Mate on. Vehicle damage full. Not simulation. We do want safety cars. Race starts, I want them to be manual. Driver moves, we want those on. Assists. Braking assist is off. Anti-lock brakes is on. Traction control full because I'm still terrible. Dynamic racing on off. Auto gears. Pit assist, I want that off. Pit release assist, want that off. ERS assist. DRS assist. Fuel assist. Awesome. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Let's go. Oh, Incompetent Racing GP. Meet the press. Oh, he doesn't like... Isn't Will Buxton in this game? Wheel or pad? Pad boy for life. No, it's... I think if I was recording instead of streaming, I would do the wheel. But we're going to paddthisUp.com because it's easier for the streaming. Fine art of diplomacy. How you answer interview questions can affect the morale of R&D departments. Keep the press on side. Team direction. Media coaching. Awesome. Big Will Buxton.
Okay, we're live in 5, 4, 3.
Hello folks, and welcome to the HQ of Formula One's newest team. We've been invited backstage to gain an exclusive insight into what could be one of the most exciting entries in the sport for many years. Now, we've seen a number of new teams enter the sport over the last decade, amongst their number Manor, Caterham, HRT and of course Haas. And while some have proved to be successful, others have morphed into different teams and some have disappeared completely. What marks this team out, though, as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. Now, there's a rich history of that in Formula 1 too. Sir Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team, though, is that while the team itself is new to Formula 1, so too is its driver and owner.
Whatever happens this season, you've already made the history books. Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula 1 team?
Honestly, no, but okay. What have we got as our options here then? How did that come through for everyone as well? I kind of bumped the desktop audio. Just want to know if that came through okay. I might have to toy around with some more of the sound settings. So we've got 3 options. This isn't just about me. This is about my team, and I'm behind them 100%. Together, we're unstoppable. I won't lie. It's been a lot of work, and there's even more to come. But I wouldn't have taken on the task if I didn't believe in myself and my team. And nothing easy is worth doing. I live for challenges like this. Ooh. I'm gonna go with this one. I like this one.
Every team needs 2 drivers, but what was it that drew you to your teammates?
We have a French engine and a French driver. That's as simple as. Still a bit quiet. Okay, I'll mess around with some of the sound settings. What drew me to my teammate? We've seen what they can do on paper, and I see a lot of potential in them. It was finding the right fit for our team. They understand what we're new and appreciate the opportunity we're providing. Their skill set really suits our team, and it was tough to get any drivers to sign to a new team, but I'm glad they took the gamble. That's definitely not the one I'm going for. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with a very on-the-fence diplomatic approach, I think.
No one aims to finish bottom of the table. Who's the team you're aiming to beat?
Oh, so this is where we immediately get to call someone out. Haas were looking strong last season. I think we've got the same magic in us. AlphaTauri are a great team. We'd love to have some close battles with them. I predict we're going to have a few close races with Williams this season. We've got nothing but respect for Alfa Romeo, but on track the gloves will come off. I think that it's going to do our team wonders if we can go against a legendary name. And don't get me wrong, while Williams is a legendary name, they are kind of a bit slow. So I'm going to immediately go, right, Alpha. We're going after Alpha.
How are you expecting the car to feel out on track?
Okay, so I think this one, the answer to this question might impact some of the base characteristics of the car. Possibly, I don't know. Making a car as responsive as possible was one of our main goals. This is going to give us the edge going into corners. We focused heavily on maximising our traction out of corners. Sim data looks good, but we won't know till we get out on track. The chassis balance is incredible. I don't know if this is going to have an impact or not, you know. But I kind of want it to be responsive as possible. Hey, Aero noticed it. Lovely.
The other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. How are you planning to catch up to them?
How are we planning to catch up with them? I suppose cheating really isn't an answer, is it? No. It's going to be tough. We'll have a better picture after the first race. Fuel loads are key to reducing the weight of the car. The efficiency we've got out of the power unit will keep the weight down. A fresh pair of eyes can find solution other teams haven't seen, and we've found unique ways of reducing drag. This area has brought a lot of complexity into the power units, and we found plenty of room to innovate our ERS system. So there's a couple about the power unit there. And I really want to kind of delve into that. Don't really care about the fuel loads. I'm more about ERS, I think.
Overtaking is a key part of this sport. How have you ensured that your car can take advantage of each opportunity that comes your way?
So these questions are having an impact. Okay, wonderful. Overtaking is all about power. So we've been working hard to get every bit of performance out of the power unit. F1 isn't just one race, it's a whole season, rigorous stress tests, so that's about reliability. No one cares about reliability. We've produced a really streamlined car. We expect incredible top speed on the straights. We've developed an incredibly light car which helps both top speed and through the corners. Power!
Finally, which of your new departments are you most proud of?
Oh, William Buxton. That is a marvellous question. Aerodynamics perhaps the biggest part of Formula 1, what our team has achieved in such a short time is a miracle. Our durability department, oh, no one cares about them. Power unit department has really hit the ground running. The attention to detail on the chassis. I'm always being about power when it comes to the car. Why go for anything else?
Well, that's about all we've got time for here. We will see how this fledgling team fares in its first Grand Prix.
Okay, great, thank you. That's a wrap.
Cheers, Will. Appreciate it. Now we're going to go to
Great,
Australia.
boss.
Whoa.
You nailed exactly what the team's been working on. When you've got time, check the R&D tree to see our current progress and where we think there's room for more. And while you're at it, why not take a stroll around HQ and check on how the team's doing?
Will do, Carl. Thank you. Balancing Act. Here you can see your team's balance. Your sponsors will give you cash each week and extra bonuses when you complete their objectives. These are your resource points. You use these to help the team upgrade the car. You can spend them at any time in R&D. This is your team's acclaim level. As this increases, so does your income from sponsors. Many of the top drivers won't consider moving to a lower claim team. So get out there and prove yourself on track before approaching them. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, this is very spicy. This is very... The giant upside down R is phenomenal. I love that so much. I would like help, please. Okay, no, that just goes through that. Okay, cool. So we've got a few menus to look at here. We can advance time. We get our weekly resources. There's our running cost. The car reveal is on the 6th. And the Australian Grand Prix is on the 12th.
It's important to use the time between races to the fullest extent. And that's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximise the team's performance.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll do that. Don't you worry. Okay, so we have activities. Free time used, 0 out of 14. So I can assign an activity. Ooh, okay. I would like to put a Lacey in a driver training camp. That's what I would like to do. And we can't pick any of these. Is it because of the cash? Oh no, that's just red because of... Oh, remove activity. Okay. What about... It's because we've got the car reveal on the 6th. That's why we can't put anything else there. Power and durability focus. Pre-season driver press tour. Well, no, we need him there for when the car comes out. That's fine. Messages. Your career mailbox. Wonderful. Oh no, I've got an IT department. No one likes IT. Thank you for your patience during the recent downtime. I'm pleased to confirm the issues with our internal network have been resolved and you should now have full access to the systems required by your role. That new car smell. Okay, cool. So that's an activity. So we're going to kind of throw some points at a Lacey. Oh my lord.
The effects they're having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities.
We can shut down facilities? Right, durability, get out of here. See you, bye. So powertrain is spec 1 because we kind of said that we were the most proud of that one. That kind of makes sense. And we can upgrade that facility. So the weekly running cost is 30k, and the reason it's 30k is because this is 15k and these are all 5k. Marketing! Hello, marketing department. You are one person. Insufficient funds. 5 million! Aerodynamics. Yeah, look at the boys with the car. Love that. So this ain't cheap to be able to upgrade this stuff. This ain't cheap at all. What about the chassis? Yes. It's a factory full of Steves at the back of Deborah, I think. Fabrication. Increases the fabrication capacity to a maximum of 2 simultaneous developments. Personnel. I love that simulator. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's like Lando in his Twitch stream. Amazing. R&D. So this is where we're at with the car. So we're actually not the slowest. We're like allegedly faster than Williams and Haas. Huh. I'll take that. So if we look at the R&D tree, so because of what I said, we've got a lot of upgrades. Like we've got 3 upgrades on the powertrain, and we've got 2 on the aero for the front downforce, so it helps in the way. Yep, for the front downforce for its way into corners. We've got nothing on the chassis, so we have not the worst chassis. That's Haas. We have not the worst downforce. How's our engine looking? And our engine's solid as well. Ironically, we have the best Renault engine of the Renault-powered cars. And we've got, like, failure chance percentages. What are these? Power unit supplier, ultimate engine power. Arrival on the 19th of November. Future season. I don't know what they are. Are they actual just upgrades to, like... I think they're actual upgrades to the Renault engine itself, I think. So, like, if Renault work on that, okay, I'm with you. Durability, we've got some minor durability upgrades. Yeah, we're not very durable. Okay, and we've got 1,000 points to develop some more bits. So let's... how much is this? That's engine power. That's 1,075. You best know we are going to make the most powerful Renault car in the known universe. R&D progress history. So that's where everyone kind of fits in. Wonderful. Okay. Vehicle. So the vehicle is our parts. Gearbox, weekend tyre allocation. Always go balanced on that. No need to kind of go any different. Corporate. So this is where we have sponsors, and there's so many menus. So many menus. Anyway, our primary sponsor is TriStar. This is where we can get some secondary ones. Contracts. So, Lacey's only signed on until July. Good to know.
This is the driver market. From
Ooh.
here, you can see pertinent details on each driver in the sport. Compare them with each other and add them to your watch list. When the contract negotiation window rolls around, this is where you will approach any drivers you wish to hire.
Okay. Lewis Hamilton has 18 acclaim. I don't think he's going to come to us. That, and he's way too expensive at the moment. But if we wanted to get F1 drivers, this is where we would come. And then we've got F2 drivers that are free agents. Good old Nicholas Latifi. There he is. Good to know. Finances, that's like financial history, team balance, finance history, customization, and the standings. There's a lot of menus, and I'm sure at some point there will be like a tutorial or two when I actually kind of need to actually do anything with any of this. Right, so we've got the driver training camp, so let's advance time. And we're just going to go straight to the car reveal. Right. Let's have a look at Incompetent Racing GP's car. I mean, we've already seen it, but you know. Striking. Striking is the word I'm going to use. Oh, there's our car! And we've got money. And we've got resource points. Right. Let's immediately bang in a... Yes. Yes. It now has development dates rather than like Grand Prix. Man, we are... They really chuck you in the deep end with my team. They really do. They really, really do. But if this engine upgrade comes through, we're going to have like the best Renault engine on the grid. And that's exciting. Wonderful. Okay. So let's open the podium pass. Ah, yes, the LNGPP maintenance error. Should have known. Okay, so leave these, I think. We've spent some resource points. Can we do another activity? So we've done... So let's do a pre-season merchandise sale. Brilliant. And that will get us some more money. It's almost like I'm used to management games. Oh, here we go. The Australian Grand Prix. I'm excited. "22 races as well. 22 races. The first thing I saw was the upside down R. I love that so much. You have no idea. Okay. Messages, tutorials, weekend, weather forecast. Oh, it's going to be bloody raining in the race, isn't it? We've invested so much in power and it's going to be a wet race. Oh, no. I hate everything. Rivalries. I can't assign a rival yet. We've got the R&D tree. So this is the normal stuff that we can see. Right, so vehicle performance. So it's gone to the performance tree and it's already said that Ferrari's the third fastest car. So I think it has... Did it say that before? I can't remember. Anyway. Well, I guess we better go into practice and see what this car looks like. Still love the Aussie GP. The left right at the end of Sector 2 is just incredible. Oh, yeah. No, the Australian Grand Prix at Albert Park is just... It's a classic season opener at this point, you know. Look at it. Look at it. I remember seeing pictures the other day of Albert Park without all the Grand Prix facilities, and it's even then more impressive to know how much work like Australia puts into it to actually get it up and running.
Hey boss, this is Jeff. Just wanted to say thanks for trusting me as your race engineer. I won't let you down. The car is ready to go, but it's brand new of course, so there may be a few issues here and there. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the data.
In the unforgiving world of Formula One,
More tutorials. I don't care for those. Right, okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a setup on this car. I'm not going to select a preset. Can I do a... How does one... view. Ah, okay, it's a new button for the car setup. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. We are going to... Has it? I'm going to crank on some wing. Maybe a bit more there.
We'd like to run the acclimatization program if you have a chance
I'm
before
sure
qualifying.
you
It'll
would,
give us
Jeff.
a good indication of our relative pace and consistency.
Camber and toe. I don't... Oh, wait, no, I do usually do stuff with... So this was my go-to setup in... Oh, my lord, hello. Sure. Brakes. Brake pressure at 100%. Okay, I can do that. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're not going to go for an acclimatization. Always see the F1 games and think they look incredible, at least compared to other sports games. The Codemasters really...
Just bear in mind we have to return the 2 most worn sets at the end of this session. They're gone forever at that point, so be careful how and when you use them, and don't waste any sets that you might need later on.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, no, they do look good. Right. That's a loud boy. Oh, we're driving our car. Oh, we're driving our car. What is change? That's not change camera. What is change camera? That's not it. That's flashback. I figured out the flashback button. Driving camera. Here we go. Let's do, hold on, preferences. I need to do my camera customization. Field of view. I always like a bit more field of view. Kind of. Camera shake. Let's turn that down a bit. Alright, there we go. That's kind of my go-to view. Oh. That just feels powerful. Man, they've really done a good job with the sounds this year. Right, LB is overtake mode. Glad to see that corner is just as hard as it normally is. So what is change camera?
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Right, hard tyres. Let's just do a flying lap. No practice programs, no nothing, just... Oh, balls that one up. How's that sound coming through for chat? Ah, okay. That felt different to F1 2020. F1 2019, sorry. That felt different. Like, good different, but different. I'm kind of going to have to get used to that a little bit. The front end really didn't want to go into a lot of corners. That could just be the hard tyres, though, in all fairness. Right.
When you get a chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs.
Yeah,
They're not all
Jeff.
meant to be
Don't
done
you
in one
worry.
session, but there's valuable
Don't you
data
worry,
there
they're
to
going to
help
get
race
done.
strategy and car development.
I wish we could tell him to shut up, like, at other points.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well. DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
I'm really struggling at attraction zones.
Great stuff. You've pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Cheers, Jeff. Well, that was really good. Watched Ara's vid and said the same about the hards. Oh yeah, no, the hards are disgusting. They are just absolutely vile. I'm thinking
So far,
like,
our fastest lap is a 1 minute 27.1.
what wonderful story. Where's the timings? So we're only like a tenth off Perez, and we lost a lot of that in the middle sector. Well, I say a lot of a tenth. We lost a bit of the tenth, you know, in the middle sector. Lacey's looking good though, but he went out on mediums. So Lacey was 6/10 faster than me on mediums. That kind of makes sense. Let's just knock out a few more of these practice programs.
Okay, here's something to remember about this circuit.
Oh my god, Jeff
The
is
most
just not
important
shutting up
braking zone is probably the
at all.
penultimate
Kill me. There we go. We made him be quiet.
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
Yeah. I'll do that, Jeff. Don't you worry. Let's crank that up, shall we? I will say the overtake button is very fun to press. Oh, I've got way too much speed. think I'm only going to get green on this, you know. Oh, the front. Oh, dear.
Well, program over, but that wasn't much help to us. We need it again, I'm afraid. Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Oops, speeding in the pit lane. That's only a warning, though. Unsure if it's just you, but stream appears to be dropping frames when you're actually on track. The preview seems fine. That's really weird. I wonder if I can actually amend that in some capacity. Hold on. How bad is it? Annoyingly, obviously, I can't actually amend any of it while I'm actually streaming. But yeah, how bad is the how bad are the drops? Can't believe we managed to bin that in a wall.
Car repairs have set us back a little. We're 15th in the speed trap, 193.4 miles per hour.
I mean, that's not a bad speed. Very choppy, not horrible. Okay. And this is kind of the thing about where I'm using a new bit of streaming software the day before F1 2020, you know. Ironic. Can I wonder if I can... Hold on. Hold on.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program.
Jeff doesn't want to
Try
shut up,
run it
apparently.
before the end of FP3 if you can.
So can I... Now, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I'm just having a look back, like, running the stream on my phone. Yeah, it's not what you'd call ideal. It certainly isn't great. I wonder what I can do to fix that. 29% over the last 2 minutes ago. That's helpful.
Or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
Can I mess around with anything in the settings that might be able to amend that? Probably not. Not while I'm streaming. Output. Software. I think I know why. I'm going to try and make a small amendment, and I wonder if it will pick up the fact that we're streaming again. Where are we? That can go away. I don't want that. I want that. That's what I want. I'm going to make a small amendment, and I'm going to see if I can fix that problem. So I will be back momentarily. Hopefully I'm going to hit end stream and it'll just pick it up in a moment. But yeah,